Hello, you are welcome to my channel. My name is Glory. If you are visiting me for the first time on this channel, you are welcome. Please try to subscribe to the channel, press the notification bell so that whenever I release any other video, you'll be the first to be notified about it. And to my old subscribers that are always coming back, I really appreciate you. I want to say thank you. May God bless you in Jesus' name. Today I will be speaking about another dream interpretation. I want to speak about you seeing artificial flower, fake plant in the dream. What does it stand for? What is the spiritual meaning of fake plant in the dream? First thing now I will speak about that artificial flower in the dream is a symbolic dream. It's a sign of something that God is speaking to you about. And the meaning of that is profitless hard work. If you see, I'm just giving general meaning, I will go deep into it. Also, it means fake life. It also speak about be careful of making wrong decision, and it speaks about unfriendly friends also. Now, how can you see it on this way then? And on this way, you will understand what God is speaking to you about. I always tell you that in dreams, your details give you your own unique meaning of what God is speaking to you about. So the details will differentiate. I'm just giving the symbolic meaning of what artificial flower or fake plant stand for in the dream. Now let me go more into it. If you see that you are holding artificial plant in your hand, what God is speaking to you about is if you go into any business at the moment, it may not work out. It may not work out. God is just using it as a symbol to tell you that things will not work out well in maybe what you are doing at the moment. Also, that you should not rush into business or rush into taking any decision at the moment. Another way you can see this dream is you see that you are in a place and there are different fake plants around you. What God is telling you about is that you are surrounded by fake people, by unfriendly friends. You have to be very careful you have to pray for discerning of spirit so that you know what is going on around you. There are things that are going on around you, people that you may think that are your friends or they have your best interests at heart and they don't have. What that is actually speaking about, you are surrounded by people that don't have your best interests at heart. This is not to say that everybody around you are bad people. That is why I talk about praying for discernment. When you pray for discernment, this is just a symbol of what God has shown you what is happening. Now you need to go back to God for God to reveal more on the area He's speaking about. Because there is nobody in this world that can do without friends, without people. But to have quality friends is what is important to you. Now, if you are surrounded by fake people around you, you have to know in which area and who are those people. Now, that is where you have to go back to God in prayer. God can use sign to speak to you. God can give you direction of the area He's talking about when He's talking about that unfriendly friends around you. If you see yourself, you are watching a fake plant or you are watching artificial flower, it means profitless hard work. It means that any business you embark at the moment will not work out. Then you have to be careful. If anybody bring any business around now, don't invest in business around this time without seeking the face of God, without asking God about His will concerning that. Or if you are doing something at the moment and you have this kind of dream, go back to God to ask Him about what He wants you to do. Also, God can use it to speak to you that all along what has been affecting you is that you are sowing a seed where it cannot germinate. Like what I mean by sowing a seed, it's not about sowing a seed in the church. I'm talking generally now. Sowing a seed can be anything. It can be in your work. It can be in your business. It can be in what you are doing. So if you are doing a business that will not work out for you, or it is not your direction, it is not the will of God for you. If you are doing that business, it's like you watering artificial plant. That's what God That's why God can use that to speak to you. That is why I say your own details will be different the way God is speaking to you, and God will speak to you according to your own situation. So if you are watching artificial plant, it's profitless hard work, it's business that will not work. That is what that is saying. Also, if you have a dream and someone gave you this artificial plant or fake flower in the dream, I'm not talking about the flower of Valentine. There is difference. Okay, let me come in and say it this way. If you have a dream that sometimes God speaks to you according to what is happening, or what we call business of the day dream. What I mean by business of the day dream is maybe what is happening, or your conscious mind or your unconscious mind at the time. You can be seeing some things in the dream that don't really affect your spiritual life. That is just normal general dream. Like for instance, you are following somebody, you are dating person, and the person, that maybe this is what the person can do, like buying flowers for you. You can see it in the dream that the person is buying flowers for you in the dream. That is just business of the day dream. But if this dream, that is why the details of your dream matter. If this dream come from nowhere, or the details again will make us to know what God is speaking to you about. But generally on that area, if it is the spiritual meaning of you collecting artificial flower from somebody, is that you have to be careful of new relationship. Be careful of people you confide in. Be careful of people you go out with, or any decision you want to take at the moment. You have to be careful of it. Also, this dream can be a sign or symbol that God is using to speak to you, that you need to seek the face of God on something that is bothering you. God can use it to speak to you that you should seek His face, so that He will tell you the one that you have to do. Maybe you are contemplating taking different decision at the moment, and you don't know which one to take, and you have this dream about artificial flower. God is telling you to be careful so that you will not make the wrong decision. You have to seek Him so that He will point you on the right direction of where you need to go. If you have this dream in any other way that I've not mentioned, you can leave it on the comment section. I will come and answer. I leave you in the presence of the Almighty. May the Lord continue to watch over you, bless you, and bless your family. Till when next time I see you, I say remain blessed in Jesus' name. Bye-bye. Bye.